peace, and Black African power. Welcome back. Hold on, let me change my camera. Uh, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me pretty good. Change my view. I don't want that. All right, peace and Black African power, man. Welcome back to Kofi Piesie TV with Kofi Piesie, man. First, I want to say I give honor and praises to the true and living elders according to an African perspective and from an African worldview. Just because you are older than me does not make you an elder. You have to meet those criteria. We look at everything from an African perspective over here. So again, just because you are older than me does not make you my elder. I also want to stand on and praises to our ancestors because without our ancestors, we definitely wouldn't be here. Um, I was iffy on doing this show, man, but I want to talk about friendship today, man. And before I get in friendship, we're gonna pay a few little bills, man, promote a few little things that we got going on. And maybe, before the show, we may touch on a few little projects that we got coming out pretty soon. But let's do that before I get into the bill, man. Let's pay a few bills. Hold on one second. Let's go here. I'll go here, go right here. Damn, I should have had this already pulled up. But right here, go get beautiful lessons about Kimoyo. If anybody interested in the basics of understanding what Kimoyo is, or what y'all call an African traditional religion, or what people are calling African spirituality, go get my book, Beautiful Lessons about Kimoyo. It is available on our publishing company, Same Tree Different Branch Publishing. Spear Masters. If you are interested in learning about the people, the Dinka people in the Sudan, and learning about other different surveys within Africa context, this is a publication for you. This is our latest installment, Spear Masters, a historical survey in the minds of African warriors, scholars, volume 4 by Kofi Piesie research team. It is also available on our publishing company, Same Tree Different Branch Publishing. We are still in a pandemic. So if you are confused, need some understanding, or just don't know about COVID-19, or what is a virus, or what is an immune system, how the vaccines work, who have pushed a lot of misinformation in the community, this is a text by my brother Eni Haret Sean Cal Funny. What SARS COVID taught you. It is also available on Same Tree Different Branch Publishing, our publishing company. Coloring book. Kids are going back to school. This is a coloring book we put out up under our Spear Masters Institution, which is a institution for kids where we are creating content for the kids. So this is our Spear Masters Institution Coloring Book 1. There will be many volumes of this book. This is only one volume where we have out right now. The kids, as they coloring, we created characters, Kojo, Chiinki, and I can't think of the other character name. But as they color, those characters walk them through what they are actually coloring. So it's a learning coloring book. So as they coloring, they're learning about what they are actually coloring. Our brother Chavis book, Chavis Tep Hesed, Religious Beliefs Revisited by the Tep Hesed edition. This is by Chavis Tep Hesed. If you want to understand the context of religion and etc., this is a publication for you. This is also available on our publishing company, Same Tree Different Branch Publishing. Also, again, I tell you, we have a Spear Masters Institution, a institution for kids where we're creating contents for the kids and the teenagers. But this book also is for the teenagers, but also it can be available for the adults as well. This is Spear Masters Institution Comprehension Book 1, which there'll be more available books for those. This is a book that we gave other people an opportunity who up and coming writers. We targeting up and coming writers and those who already are that's been writing. So we reached out to various people who already been writing, various people that was interested in writing. You know what I'm saying? So we put them in this first publication. This is a comprehension book. So there's different articles within this book, and within the end of that article that you read, there is um, questions and answers. You know what I'm saying? A key in there. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to raise the comprehension level of our teenagers, but definitely we're trying to raise the comprehension of everyone, because we know adults as well read things and they can't even comprehend some of the things that they are reading. So this is also available on our publishing company, Same Tree Different Brand Publishing. So go get those publications. We got some other publications that I didn't show on here. Go get those publications as well. Sean just recently put out his Islam book, so go get that. I got to put that on here. But Sean latest book, I can't remember the name of it, but it's dealing with Islam. So go get that book. Is also available. We got a few other projects that I'm not going to mention. I may mention that we got coming like right around the corner, like right around the corner, that we're excited about doing. But man, now that we paid the bills, let's get into it, man. So today's show is, basically going to be talking about friendship. We're going to talk, and this show was, I feel like I needed to do this show, and we needed to talk about, friendship and online friendship. So it's Kofi Piesie talks about online friendships, and just friendships in general, and this show was sparked by my appreciation for the show that was did last week. People that tuned into the show last week, Sean, my brother who's in the chat, always raising hell right when we get in, calling me pseudo. But he did a show, him, Chavis and Sutek did a show last week. And it was my wedding anniversary and my birthday all at the same time. I got married on my birthday, and they did a show, in appreciation of me, and telling some backstories of me, and even showing some controversial stuff that I did, and leading up to the story that he was telling. And I appreciate what he did. You know what I'm saying? My wife went back and looked at it, and she appreciate what he did, man. So I want to talk about online friendships, and what online friendships look like, and is friendship genuine, because a lot of times we meet people online. I've been on this in this space, um, man, since 2015. I've been in this space, in the YouTube street since 2015, and I have met a lot of people in these YouTube streets within the last 8 to 9 years, and some people portraying to be my friends, and they're really not friends. So we're going to talk about, friendship. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about the relationships also that I have with some of these brothers. I'm in, various groups. I'm in Kofi Piesie Research Team group. I'm in this group right here. I'm in the Seshuma Ani Meta um group. I'm also in the Moxie Warrior clan. So I'm in various groups. And I'll just put this out on the record, just because you in groups, sometimes people, when you in a group, these people can be your group members, not your friends. So they can be your group members. So it's very special when you're a part of a group or some type of institution or some type of organization, and you develop strong relationships within those groups, those institutions, or those organizations. Like I said, I'm a part of 3 groups that people in this space know of, and that's the Seshuma Ani Metal Nature. And that's the first group that I ever belonged to, and got introduced into these YouTube streets. And then the Moxie Warrior clan, and then the formation of Kofi Piesie Research Team in 2020, even though we was already a group and doing the work in 2018. But I was fortunate to be a part of some of these groups, where some of the groups I was able to become friends with some of these people, and some of these people that I'm in the group with are nothing but group mates. We never established a friendship off the camera or on the camera. We just associate in the same space or in the same groups that we belong to. So it's special, man, when you able to be a part of some groups where you able to develop a relationship, man. So first, let me throw this up. Let me put this up here because I'm gonna just I got like I'm gonna do like a little slide. Every time I do something, a build, I said I was just gonna talk, but anytime I do something, I always want to like throw up some slides, and I always try to make things like a teaching moment. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make this thing like a teaching moment. I'm gonna talk, we gonna build. I'm gonna get y'all inputs on some things because I want y'all to know, you know, matter of fact, while I'm finna do this, what is what to y'all, what is friendship? What is friendship and what is a friend to y'all? You know what I'm saying? On camera and off camera. What is some of the criteria in order for you to recognize an individual to be your friend? Because sometimes I don't use the word love, and we're gonna get into the word love because because I'm gonna look at like I said, everything over here is African centered over here. I know a lot of people don't like the word African centered or the African centricity or whatever it is, but we African centered over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna get into what friendship and love is according to an African perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I look at where I draw my inspiration from is from Africa. I draw my inspiration from Africa, but not only as Africa as well as other places on the planet, but specifically Africa is where I draw my inspiration from. So, what is friendship to y'all, man? I'm curious, man. What are y'all looking for in order for you to say this person is your friend? Because I don't throw the word friendship out likely. I don't throw the word love out um loosely as well. And those words are interchangeable. We're gonna get into that because we're gonna look at it from an African perspective, right? So let me share my screen. And y'all please like and share the show. And while I'm doing that piece to my brother Red Sean Calfunny, Chavis McCray, Armor Berry, my brother Raheem 77. Because again, good character is always acknowledging someone's existence. Athea Cross, Lakeisha, shout out to that sister. Edward Enigma 9 times 9, Alika Ema, Amin. If I'm saying it right, excuse me, sister, but shout out to you, Teddy Usher, Teddy Usher, Ma'atra Sanefaru. Peace to you, good brother. Peace to you. That's a good brother, man. I appreciate that brother, man. He's always supporting us, sharing the show. Shout out. Okay, we got our brother Jaded. Uh Jedu Ma'ak Heka Ra, if I said it right. But shout out. That brother's also in the book, the Comprehension book as well. He contributed an article within our Spearmaster Comprehension book as well. I gotta get you on the show too pretty soon, man. I wanna interview you, man, pick your brain on some things, man, because that brother is doing some great things as well. Off the counter. Shout out to Mikal. One, I always want to acknowledge everybody's existence. So let me share my screen real quick. I ain't even got to share my screen. Okay, let me do this. Slides. I already got it downloaded in here. So I'm gonna pull it up. So, what is a friend? Shout out to Sister Safi. I see her in the building as well. I want to acknowledge that sister's existence from West Africa. Shout out to my young brother from West Africa, Jama. But what is friendship? You know what I'm saying? Man, before I go on to what is friendship, like I'm saying, I'm interested in what is some of y'all criteria? Before I go in, I just want to look in the chat and see, man, because I want the chat to participate as well. So friendship. I don't know if people, like I said, I don't use the word loosely. I don't use the word friendship loosely. I don't use the word love loosely. I'm also in an organization. People know that I'm a Mason. I was inactive for a while. I'm back active again, but I've been a Mason for a long time and was active for over 12, 13 years before I took me a break and I just got back active again. But I don't even use the word brothers, and we like in that organization we call each other brothers, or we address each other as brothers, and we address our sisters as sisters. But even with that, I don't use the word brother or sister loosely because it's interchangeable when we talk about friend or friendship or when we talk about love. And again, those things are interchangeable, and we're gonna look at it from an African perspective. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna look at it from an African perspective. But what are some of y'all things when y'all looking for friendship? So how do y'all identify a person to be y'all friend? Okay, this sister or this brother is my friend. How do y'all identify and say, okay, that's my friend before I go in further? Shout okay. Peace to uh Chavis auntie, she's in the villa. Felicia Moore. Shout out to her. I had this sister on the panel man some months back, man, and she inspired me to do a presentation that I did about the colleges, um the HBCUs a while back here, but I had on, I interviewed you. She's a very smart, well-traveled, intellectual sister, man. So shout out. I appreciate you for jumping. I mean, for tuning in, and saying what, we got going on, man. And so what is so I'm looking, ain't nobody. So what I'm trying to see before I go any further. So how do y'all identify a person to be y'all friend? We got 18 people watching right now. Can at least two or three of you, tell me, how do y'all identify a person to be y'all friend, or how y'all recognize a person to be a friend and have those friendly qualities, or whatever those qualities that you may prefer. So Teddy Usher, my Aunt Ross and Neferu say a person that is not going to be scared to you when you're wrong / truth. Okay. All right. I can respect that. Tamika one says friend equals loyalty and respect. I can, I can dig that as well. That's real talk there as well. Um, she's Link says she did already. Let me look up and see her comment as well. She says she already did. She said, some she says, Alika says someone that will lose their life for me and mine. Okay, I can respect that because again, when we talk about friendship or friends, we're talking about love as well. So I can concur that as well. I can respect that. So what is a friend? A friend is a person whom one knows and with hold on, a person who one knows and with whom has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations. Two, a person who has a strong liking for and a truth in another person. Three, a person who is not an enemy, friend, or foe. Okay, so these are just simple definitions of what a friend is. So, what is friendship? What is friendship? So, keep in mind those simple terms. So, what is friendship? And friendship is an emotion or conduct of friends, the state of being friends. So, it's saying friendship is the emotion or conduct of friends, the state of being friend. So we know conduct can be an action, right? So it's an action. An action. We keep saying it. Friendship is an action. Friendship is an action. Friendship is an action. I just want to keep reiterating that in mind, because when we get into it, because everything we doing, we looking at things from an African perspective, right? Um, what happened? Is my thing still shining up here? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I did something over here. All right. So, love. Love is a root in the concept of giving and helping hand. The person who comes to your aid when in need is truly a friend. Indeed, in the grander context of African language, the word love is also the word for friend. Let me read that again. In the grander context of African languages, the word love is also the word for friend. And we also use that. I say, man, I got mad love for, I got mad love for Sean, or I got mad love for Chavis, or I got mad love for Satep, or I got mad love for Ben or Sutek, whoever's. And we use these things, we say that a lot because people that we appreciate, people that we value, people that we identify as our friends, people that we identify as our family, people that we identify as our brothers and sisters, we say we got love. I got love for that brother. I'll do anything for that brother. I'll do anything for that sister. So love and friendship in the African context goes hand in hand, because friendship requires so many different things, which also can result and go back to good character. You know what I'm saying? And we may talk about that a little bit too, because that good character goes hand in hand when you talk about friendship or you talk about being friends with somebody, because good character has a ton of qualities behind it, right? So remember, the grander context of African languages, the word love is also the word for friend. All right. Let's see if oh shit, I'm doing the wrong shit. Excuse me, y'all. All right. So love is not an emotion, but an action. Love is not an emotion, but in action. You know what I'm saying? Because love don't mean anything if it doesn't have any action behind it. Most of us, when we look at the word love, we think of sexual favors, um, and and so forth. But looking at a love from an African perspective, love has to deal with an action. So your actions, it is your actions. You know what I'm saying? So let's get in. Let's get into it. The word ma'at. And again, some of these slides I kind of rearranged and I kind of redone, maybe looking a little bit familiar because I did a show and I kind of talk about these things. I kind of talked about love and friendship when Sean and Unc was having their little spat, and I came and did a show or whatever, and I was talking about love and friendship, and so forth. But anyway, the word ma'at is in the Egyptology dictionary has the following meaning: truth, justice, righteousness, propriety, order, law, right doing, correct, vindictive, real, genuine, uh, orderly management, and reciprocity. Mm, genuine. Right. So how many of us have genuine friendships, especially genuine friendships online? Like I said, we especially me, I've met a lot of people within this YouTube space or this social media space who claim to be, my friend, who friendship was not genuine. And again, you can say anything, but if you don't have any actions behind your word, it's null and void. It's valid. It's mute. You know what I'm saying? So, so ma'at means truth, justice, righteousness, priority, order, law, right doing, correct, vindictive, vindicated. I said vindictive, vindicated, real. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all are real? How many of y'all are real? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all have real relationships? How many, or is it a one-sided relationship, friendship? You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all have authentic friendships? How many of y'all have genuine friendships? And a lot of times we get confused in this space. We think because people like our comments on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twig, and all those TikTok, all these different things. We think people got love for us because they liking, you know what I'm saying, our things. Or even we think when we do shows, we think that people like us, you know what I'm saying, or got love for us, you know what I'm saying, or these people that we constantly see are definitely our friends. Could be, could not be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just not real. You know what I'm saying? People just not real. It's not genuine. So sometimes, so we can't mistake friendships because somebody is liking our comments. We can't mistake friendships because people are coming on our shows to view our shows. Some people just coming to be messy. Some people are coming back to keep, you know what I'm saying, to run back and tell somebody something else to keep something else going. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people attentions is not pure. You know what I'm saying? It's not genuine, So but let's go on to the next. So here is a chart. And by the way, those meanings that I got from my art, I got it from the Vegas dictionary, But, I'm also a group of the Seshuma Ani Metanetra. We are a group of aspiring scribes. You know what I'm saying? So we have proven ourselves through transliterating and translating the text. We don't have to use E.A. Wallace Budge, which his translation is trash. You know what I'm saying? And it's from a European perspective. We don't have to use Faulkner. We don't have to use P. Allen. These are, we have the tools where we can use the tools ourselves. It's a method behind it. So we understand the method. We understand how to use those tools to get the proper translation and the transliteration and translation of these different texts, right? But anyway, you got here the Coptic, you got me, you got ma'at, truth, ma is true. So we know ma'at means truth as various as other things. But when you look at the word ma also means truth. Me. I'm not gonna go into truth, justice, also truth, righteousness, moral, motive, reason. The truth of reason are inseparable. Moyo, which you hear us always talk about now by addressing African traditions as Kimoyo and not African traditional religion or African spirituality. Again, I have contentions with those terms. We do really doesn't have any agencies over those terms. I explain that in my beautiful lessons about Kimoyo book, but I don't have a problem with people using the word African traditional religion. I don't have really a problem with people using the word African spirituality. People that I love, I respect, and I admire use those terms, African spirituality, and they understand why I have the contention with African spirituality, and they have know why I have a contention between the word African traditional religion. Or you will hear people say ATRs, which stands for African traditional religions. I just have a contention between that. I'm not going to explain that right now. If you want some understanding about that, go get my book, Beautiful Lessons About Kimoyo, Same Tree, Different Branch Publishing, and I break all of that down within that book. Don't know which chapter, but let's get back into it. But Moyo means motive, reason. Moyo means life. Moyo means soul. Moyo means mind. And again, when we talking about love, right? Or love is interchangeable with friend. Friend and love is interchangeable within the African context. But we have common sense. We understand that too, because we always say the same thing with people that we love and we admire. We identify those people as our brothers, our sisters, our friends, or even our family. Even if they're not blood, those are my family members. That's my family right there. I got love for them. You know what I'm saying? And when we think about love, we think about the heart. So even when we look at it from the Remech, which y'all refer to as the Egyptians, but those people are the Remech or the Kimatu, you know what I'm saying? They said that the mind, the ib is the heart. The heart, the ib, the mind is the heart, or the mind and the heart is one and the same. But in the Western context, we know that the mind and the heart is separate. But within within this culture, the ib is also the mind. The heart is also the mind, right? So ma is magic, medicine. Me is pure, morally pure. Mayor from the Kabon, we're using different to know the truth. Maya, Re, and Sumo, the self-knowledge, which the Defilic Oracle in the enjoint godness, whatever that is, Yoruba, the more, to know, the youth, the truth, the Hassa, Nigeria, Ma, in fact, indeed, Ni, Ma, Ni, G, the Mara, North Cameroon, Mat, genuine, goblin, the Nura Nelectic Sudan is Mat, total sum up force. Mat to join force with Ma'at is induced to the total of the virtue of all forces as ideals to guide man in the personal and spiritual life. Mary. So everybody know the word Mary means love, right? Love to love. And you will see this in a lot of Egyptians as they address certain people as Mary, you know what I'm saying, to be love or so. I ain't reading like no robot, man. He sound read like a robot. I ain't read like no robot. But Mary. Mary means to love. It means to like. Meret means to love, will, desire. Mary, love, want, wish, desire, prefer, covet, cherish. Mary, love, want, wish, desire, perfect, cherish. And on the side, you see the section on the side. The well beloved, Meret, Meret, love, will, desire, Meret, love. Ahati, heart, sense. Now you got the word ib, that means heart, which means mind or intelligence, but you also will hear them refer to ahati. Ahati also means heart in the Kimoyo language as well, which means heart, the literal heart, right? So in other words, Meri equals Ma'at. Truth, justice, balance, harmony, love, friendship, wish, desire, fraternity, cordiality, kindness, to agree, to be in according with family, etc. So I'm gonna stop right there and I keep going. So when you're talking about friendship, again, it is interchangeable with love from an African perspective and from an African context, right? You can't mention love without mentioning friendship. And Meri means love. Ma'at, we know Ma'at means certain things, but within those things, when I'm saying the qualities, that's why I ask y'all, what do y'all look at to determine a person to, to be your friend? Hey, that's my friend. Hey, I got love for that person. That's my friend. That's my homeboy. That's my homegirl. That's my family right there. You know what I'm saying? So there's different things that we look at that qualifies a person to actually be our friends. A lot of times we don't know. We'll use the word friend loosely. And we'll use the word love loosely. You know what I'm saying? And again, those friendships or friend or love, those have actions behind it. It is an action. So if a person not showing you these actions, then this person to me, it's not referred to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? So, and a person, and some people stated that a person that can tell, can tell, and that's one thing with me. I'm a straight shooter. So, and I always want people to tell me the truth. I don't get in my, long as it's respectful, you know what I'm saying, and it's coming from a genuine place, it's coming from a good place. I don't mind people telling me the truth. Hey, Kofi, hey, bro, you out here wilding, you out here doing such and such, whatever the case, whatever it is, you telling me the truth, you let me know. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate people like that has the quality to where they're not afraid, just like Teddy Usher, my Aunt Ross said, that's the quality that he looks in. I also look in that quality as well. A person who's not afraid to call me out on my BS and just entertain what I'm doing just to be entertaining and saying me my friend, but you see I'm out here looking crazy, I'm looking bad, I'm misrespecting my organization, I'm misrespecting my family, I'm misrespecting my close and dear friends, you know what I'm saying, but entertaining and laughing, but then as soon as I leave and go somewhere else, now you telling other people, man, Kofi was out here wild and Kofi was doing this, that, and the third, instead of you telling me and addressing and then telling me, man, I'm making a fool of myself. You rather wait till I leave, but laugh while I'm doing it, just laughing and and saying it's, making me think that it's okay and appropriate for me to act and say and do such things. But then when I leave, now you concerned about the things that I'm doing instead of confronting me. So that's one thing that I look in. So truth, justice, you know what I'm saying, balance, harmony, love, is also another, which are another criteria when it comes to friendship. Because again, from an African context, you can't say friend or friendship without mentioning the word love. It goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's a quality, a person who has love for you. You know what I'm saying? Who has love for you. Um, friendship, you know what I'm saying? Cordialities, a person who can be cordial, you know what I'm saying? Who can be cordial towards you, who can be respectful to you, kindness, a person who can be kind to you, a person who can give you kind words, you know what I'm saying, encouraging, encouraging words, you know what I'm saying, acknowledging your existence, giving you respect as well as they're giving you respect, which, in this space, it's hard to distinguish what a friend is, you know what I'm saying, in this YouTube space, because everybody is going at each other, and everybody is want to be on top, you know what I'm saying, and want other individuals to be on the bottom. People just want to insult people intelligence, or people want to sun people. So it's hard to distinguish. So I'm trying to break some of these things down so you can understand and recognize what friendship is according to an African perspective, and what is some of those qualities that entail in order to be friendships, and to stop some individuals from saying people are your friends when you know they're not your friends. You know damn well, if I can call a person and a person pick up a phone, and a person calls me that says I'm his friend, and I can pick up the phone and he's going through something, so I'm lending him my ears so he can get everything off, and then at the same sense I can give him some type of encouraging words without trying to tear him down after he's telling me these certain things. And then I try to come back later on and do the same thing. You try to come back and do the same thing. You need somebody to vent to. You need somebody to also point you in the right direction, maybe give you some encouraging words and make you feel better. But this brother, every time this brother or sister, you call them and you trying to get that, they always got something to do, or they're not picking up. You need to stop calling that person your friend. But these terms are reflected in the Sango, the Bantu, the Balunga, love, Malinji, child, Chiluba, Bilongo, friendship, circle of friends, knowledge, comrades, generate, linguistics, Sikongo, friendship, comrade. These latter terms corresponds with the Middle Egyptian re, which means friend or acquaintance, re'et, which means female or friend, female acquaintance, ra'u, comrade, mate, or friends. Now, love equals giving equals beauty. According to Asar Imhotep, where is the love? How language can reorientate us back to love purpose. Love in Egypt is associated with friendship, cordiality, and kindness. Now, this is a good book. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know. I can't remember when this book was published. I don't know if this book came out in 2014 or 15. I think it came out in 2015. I can't remember. It might have been 15. And I ain't gonna lie, when I read this book, I didn't know what the hell Asar Imhotep was talking about. And I had to read it a couple of times. And I didn't even read it a couple of times. I just had to get more seasoned in my studies um, about Africa and about African culture and African traditions, and African work and Africa's worldview from these different cultures and these different land masses within Africa, right? To basically to try to get a better understanding of what he was talking about. But once I was able to get my studies up and go back and revisit this book and read this book, I had a better understanding and a better perspective, and he did an excellent job on how he was able to show and prove how love and friendship is intertwined, and the different characteristics behind what is friends or friendship from an African perspective, man. So shout out to brother Asar Imhotep. And I'm gonna talk about that too in a minute, because I'm almost done with the shout outs. And we're today, as of I think it's the 7th, August the 7th, 2020, where I stand far as with my friendships, what I look for as people being friendships. Am I looking for more friends? And etc. But and being careful with acknowledging other people when other people is not acknowledging you, right? So we're gonna get into that. But anyway, so again, shout out to Asar for this text. Again, where is the love, man? Go get this book, How Language Can Reorientate Us Back to Love Purposes. I also use some of the other additional information from his book within these couple of slides that I put together as well. All right. The African notion of love is also connected with the beauty and goodness. Unless one is given charitable or thoughtful, one cannot essentially be beautiful in the African sense. Beauty is also not connected with friendliness. And we know we say that all the time. That brother is being ugly. That sister is being ugly. And we saying that because that person is not presenting themselves in the right manner. That person is not presenting themselves to be friendly, not presenting themselves to be likely, not presenting themselves to be respected, want respect, but not earning respect. Ooh, she is acting ugly. So again, the African notion of love is also connected with beauty and goodness. Did y'all hear that? Love is also connected with beauty and goodness. Unless one is given a charitable and thoughtful, and one cannot essentially be beautiful in the African sense. Beauty is also connected with friendliness and can be seen in the following Middle Egyptian term, ima, to befriend, edible, friendly, beautiful. The underlining theme here is beauty is connected to one's character. And again, like I said, going back, friendship always goes back to character, goes back to good character. And within good character, there are different characteristics that comes with good character. So I can recognize a person who has character or who has good character by certain criteria. One who gives respect and also wants respect. One who is kind to others, one who is friendly to others, one who is compassionate to others, one who is understanding to others. And I can just keep going down the list. I did a whole presentation on EY Pele and EY Riri, and I broke down all those different characteristics and the understanding and the psychology behind it from a Yoruba perspective, of from the Yoruba perspective in Nigeria, right? So it is your character that makes you beautiful. And the Egyptian represents these concepts with the word nefer. Is mentioned earlier by the Proto-Indo-European IB root is also represented in the language family as I/F. This variation is given in the Egyptian as F/R. Metathesis Kiwiki branch, as it is grammatically preferred in agent P&E, the variations of the term as following. So, and we done seen Nefer used in a lot of these different stations as well. When you're reading, we have demonstrated these things on the Seshuma Ani Meta Nature channel. But you have Nefer. Nefer means well-being, luck, good things, treasure being, and that's and a friend also is concerned. He's compassionate, he's understanding, and he's concerned about one's well-being. One's well-being. Good, beautiful, kind, fair. That's also characteristic within friendship. One who can be good to you, someone who possess beautiful character. When I'm saying when people get out of character, begin to act ugly, we call it ugly. She's acting ugly. She's not being friendly. One who is being unfriendly from an African perspective is someone who is being ugly. We use that term. So love means beautiful. So kind, someone who is kind, and fair, someone who's fair. That's all I want to. I just want somebody to be fair to me at the end of the day, right? Nefer, beautiful, fair, kindly, good, fine, goodly. These are all qualities. Nefer, happy, well, good, well supplied, lawful, to be good, happy, kind. Yeah, and I want some, my friend also has to be happy for me, right? I'm happy for people that I'm happy for people in general. But people I'm close to, my friends, when they are accomplishing things that I want to accomplish later on, or just accomplishing goals that may not be my goals and things that I may not want to accomplish, but goals, and aspirations that they are trying to accomplish, and and I see them accomplish, they work hard to I'm glad, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for my friends. I'm happy for my friends to get put in a better situation than they was able to be put in. I'm not jealous of my friends if they do better than I'm doing. That's just always been me. I'm always been the type of person anyway where I'm not, trying to be a big dog. You know what I'm saying? My heart is, or my ear is, I just want to help people. I want to be friendly and kind to people. I want to be respectful to people. And I want to help people. I want to lend my resources to people, the lit resources that I have to help people. I want to spread awareness to the people, you see? But Neferu also means wise, sage. Neferu, favorable, excellent. Neferu, promise, assurance, fair. And I'm when Neferet. Now, some of these words you say, okay, but when you look over here, you got the sesh over here. So, damn, okay. So it begins to change. You know what I'm saying? Each one begins to change. So the meaning begins to change a little different as well. Promise, assurance, fair, woman, Neferet, girl, Madian, teenager, beautiful woman, Peret, fruit, seed, prosperity, flora. And I think this was like my last little slide, man. But I think yep, it is. And I'm gonna stop sharing right here. But I just wanted to go through some of those things because I was like, I could just get on here and just talk, because that was my main goal, was just to get over here and talk about some of the people I appreciate and some of the people I consider to be my friends, right? But anytime I try to do something, I just always try to make it a learning experience, you know what I'm saying? And that's just even though I say I'm a student, I am a student. Sharing information. That information is only for, you know, et cetera, when I give my disclaimer every time I present something, I try to give a disclaimer or whatever. But that's just a student in me. My side of my father's family, there most of them are preachers and teachers, majority of that side of the family. So the teacher side comes out at times and the preacher side comes out at times. I'm not a preacher, but people say I get preachy and I get energetic like the preachy, go to saying words, because I'm passionate about what I do, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make this like an educational purpose. And the show is like, we have to recognize who are our friends, whether it's online or whether it's offline. And I have met some good people online. Again, I'm a part of the Seshumani Metanetra. I'm a part of the Mighty Warrior Clan. I'm a part of the Kofi Piesie research team. And within those group, I have friends. And within some of those groups, there are some of those people are not my friends. They are just members. And that's just the truth. They're just members. Some of those people have not showed themselves to be friendly to me, at all, and that's cool. And in a sense, or some of those have not, do not possess those friendly characteristics. And just dealing with, I'm grateful to be a part of a group, the Mossy, and and I'm just saying that everybody in the Mossy is not my friend. I only have a few people in the Mossy that I consider myself friends because they established a relationship and some didn't. Now, Kofi Piesie, our research team, everybody has established a relationship with me, so we are friends. So they have shown themselves to be friendly. We have a genuine relationship. We have a genuine brotherhood. We have a genuine love for each other. And it's unquestionable. Nobody can question that because we have did this from time and time again. So I respect Sean and the things that Sean does. You know what I'm saying? Sean is my brother. Sean is my friend. Do I agree with some of his approaches? No, I don't agree with, but that does not, disqualify him from being my friend because I don't agree with some of his approaches, just like he don't agree with some of my approaches. He say I'm too nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm too gullible. You know what I'm saying? At times, and it's true. I'm too friendly to people at times. And today I'm in a whole nother state of mind. But so but he have shown himself to been friendly, and he has been around a long time. So when people over the years have tried to get me to turn my back against my brother, my friend, who we have a friendship with, man, me and this man go way back. And he can tell you some stories, or he was telling me some stories in a situation I was going through that I'm not going to share. But I'll just say this, man, mental health is real, y'all. Mental health is real. Stay away from people, man, that is attacking your mental. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from people that is attacking your mental. But anyway, just having a conversation with him, I'm like, damn, bro, you've been around a long time, man. We've been rocking out a long time. So, and he been around, man, the second wife, uh, experiencing some things going on with us and my son, uh third wife, before my third wife, someone in between there. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff, man. But that's my friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sutek, you know what I'm saying? And he showed himself friendly, you know what I'm saying? He gave me my flowers. He gave me my wife's flowers last week, man. I respect that. That's a true friend. How many of y'all, or how many of y'all, or take some time out of your schedule to acknowledge your friends and give them their flowers, or do something, something in some sense, something good for your friends, just to show that you appreciate them and you value their friendship, you value their brotherhood, you value their sisterhood. How many of y'all do that? How many of y'all saying that y'all are friends, but not exhibiting friendship characteristics where it's one-sided? My art also is reciprocity. When we talk about reciprocity and reciprocation, I'm big on reciprocation. How many of y'all reciprocating back the same qualities that the people that you're calling your friends are? Huh? How many of y'all doing it? Sute, another brother, another good brother who we brung into the fold. You know what I'm saying? I value that brother friendship. Chavis, McCray, I value that brother friendship. You know what I'm saying? We have a friendship. I met Chavis. I've met Chavis twice. I met Chavis online as a supporter. He became a member of the Kofi Piesie research team after putting in the work and us putting him through some training. You know what I'm saying? We put the brother through some training before we even let people know that he was a part of the group. He had some work he had to do, some stuff that he had to prove himself here with us. But I met him, met his wife, I met his kids. You know what I'm saying? Sean, I met Sean 3 times. I met his kids. I met his wife, and that's important too. When you become friends with people, your significant others, your kids should know who your friends are. You shouldn't be afraid to introduce your family to the people that you're calling your friends. You shouldn't be afraid to have the people you call your friends around your immediate family. And some of us will say this guy or this sister are friends, but we'll be scared to bring them around our family, and a person that you're afraid to bring around your family, man, not truly your friends, because you scared what he might do. You know what I'm saying? How he may act, or how she may act. I value the relationship with Satep and Ra. Me and Satep and Ra is also in the Seshuma Meta group where we met. We kicked it off. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the relationship that I have with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of some of the things that he ventured off to. He had some goals and some aspirations that he had been talking about doing, and now he's facilitating those things and accomplishing those goals, man. So I'm happy for my brother. That's also comes you happy for your friends when they're succeeding, when they're reaching their goals, when they're reaching their potential. How many of y'all happy for y'all friends? How many of your friends go to doing something good and then you go talking behind their back, you know what I'm saying, trying to diminish, you know what I'm saying, their character, or trying to turn somebody against them because you jealous because they doing something that you could be actually be doing. You wanted to do it, but you was scared to step out and do it. But this brother sister stepped out and do it, and now that they doing and succeeding, and now you want to drop salt on them. Now you want to talk bad about them. You know, so I'm happy for some of the things that Satep Ra is actually doing. That's why you don't see him a whole lot. I value the relationship that I have with the Chala Bangara, you know, and even in the friendship, you know, we have our lives where we go do different things. How many of y'all checking up on these people, especially y'all people online that say y'all calling these people online y'all friends? How many of these people online that y'all calling y'all friends? How many of them calling and checking up on you and seeing how you're doing, seeing how your family doing, seeing if you need anything? How many of y'all doing that? You know, and with us, we know everything that goes on with each other, you know, the goods and bads, you know what I'm saying? And we always right there when to pick our brother up when they going through something. We always try to be there for them, but we also try to give them their space too if they need a little bit of space and a little bit of time for themselves. But we always are concerned. And again, love, you know, talks about, you know, and friendship from an African perspective, we're talking about well-being, you know what I'm saying, because that's what it said in that, you know, when we looked at those qualities, it says camaraderie, it says well-being, it says love when we mention friendship, right? So we got love for each other, man, and we want to see each other succeed, and we don't want each other to be sad, we don't want each other to be going through certain things. So whatever it is that we can do, we able to try to do that to better our friend or our brother situation. You know what I'm saying? So we've been there, you know, brother Ben. Brother Ben is also another person I value his friendship. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother and that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Brother Ben showed himself friendly to me even before he offered me to join the Masi Warrior clan. He was a friend to me. Me being a T'Challa was supposed to be in a group together way before our Masi Warrior clan was actually even put together. um um but Brian showed himself friendly to me. I showed myself friendly to him because I was inspired by a presentation that he did when he first jumped on the scene, when I seen him in the technology conference that they had in Atlanta, and he did a show on Black News. I think it's Black News 404. This is when the Hebrew brother, I can't think of the Hebrew brother name, was actually trying to take it to Atlanta and do the Black News in Atlanta. And I think Ben might have been the first show. I could be mistaken. But I peeped the show, and man, I was inspired by the show. And it actually got me on my mission to be more endow or get more in depth with West Africa, you know. And so I showed myself friendly to him. He showed himself friendly back to me. We built a friendship later on in time, you know what I'm saying? 1,000 presentations later, 1,000 times of work put in. I was invited to join the Masi, and you know, our friendship, our brotherhood have grown, you know what I'm saying, stronger within that. So I value that brother friendship. We have a genuine relationship. Um, on the camera, off the camera. He got my number. I got his number. He call, I pick up. When if I call, he pick up. So you know, it's vice versa. The friendship is reciprocated. He's there for me, and he was definitely there for me in a time of need. And I'm not gonna speak on what he did, but something happened with my son, and everybody know the story. What happened with my son a couple of years ago was in a bad wreck, and I damn near lost my mind. And he told me something, and what he told me it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? He picked up the phone right away when he heard what was going on. My son was in the hospital, and we didn't know what was going on with my son. Man, he was broke up real bad. He was 12 years old at the time. He watched his grandmother die in the car right there in front of him. And man, and it's just so he was right there, man. And that's what he, you know, somebody's being, you know, showing empathy towards you, being compassionate, you know, concerned about your well-being, concerned about your mental, you know what I'm saying, concern about your, you know, your family. That is some of those qualities when it comes to being you know, a friend. You know, I value, you know, unc's relationship. You know, and at times it could look like um, it can kind of look kind of crazy, or it can be kind of confusing, you know, online. I'll just say online, but I got much respect for Unc. I value his friendship because he showed himself friendly to me, and some things he did on the camera and off the camera. I met brother Unc. Hopefully one day I'll be able to meet, what I'm saying, his family. So Unc, I would like to meet your wife. I would like to meet your kids. You met my wife, you didn't met my kids, but hopefully the next opportunity that we get where we able to meet, what I'm saying, and break bread, that we, what I'm saying, I meet your family. I think it's important too. Like I said, when you're calling people your friends, I think it's important for you to meet these people's families, man. You know what I'm saying? Your family should know who you are talking to. Your family should know who you're considering to be a friend. Your family should know who you have love for, man. So that is definitely important. But he did some things for me off the camera, um, as well, dealing with my family, surrounding my son, not only my son, but my wife, as well. Some things that was going on with my wife's health. He was able to give her some encouraging words, and him and Sean actually. And they are actually the ones that actually got my wife to get vaccinated because my wife wasn't thinking about getting vaccinated, and my wife had some complications, what they call long haul, you know what I'm saying, after getting COVID and then recovering from COVID. She started having these long haul effects, and Sean nor they could have been like, okay, I don't give a damn, that's his wife, but they my friends. So with friendship comes different qualities, right? And they possess those qualities, and within those qualities they was concerned about my wife's well-being as well as my own wife being well. I mean, my own, because they understood that I was going through something, man. This shit was like bothering me because my wife was on like a breathing machine, man. Her heart and stuff wasn't right. There was a lot of stuff going on. And so, with them, I'm grateful for them having the knowledge and the understanding during this pandemic where they was able to convey the information better than me, even though I was pretty good with conveying it. But um, you can be the smartest person. Your wife is not, or your significant other, for some reason. I don't know, maybe just me, because every woman I done been with done seen me put in work for it, reading books, buying books, up all night researching, you know what I'm saying? And I can tell them something and they won't listen. And then somebody else tell them the exact same thing, or they eat it up. They eat it up like soup. But, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that, man. So I'm grateful, what I'm saying, for those people that that have showed themselves friendly to me, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them, I appreciate them brothers who I name merely, you know what I'm saying? Some people, I say they just colleagues to me, and I'm in a place right now where and I'll say this too. People that you say that you're friends, if you always giving and they not giving back, man, get away from them, man. Dead the relationship, man. Friendship is a two-way street. So you can't be the one that's always giving something. And I'm not just saying monetary things. I'm just saying no matter what it is, whatever it is that you giving, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not getting nothing back in return, man, that's not a friendship, man. Dead that, man. You know what I'm saying? Dead that. And then I'm in a space right now where people that me in the past far as bigging up all the time, shout out to this person, shout out to this. I'm no longer doing that anymore. Them people, like I said, friendship, that's why friendship, you know what I'm saying, is a two-way street. Friendship possess a lot of qualities, and some of these people don't even possess not even one of those qualities. The people that I respect, I don't take nothing away from the people that I have learned from. The people that I admired in the past, I take nothing away from those people. Those people are smart. Those people are very intellectual. Those people are well studied, and those are well versed in the subject matters that they talk about. But I feel like at the same sense, If I'm able to do the same for you, you should be able to reciprocate the same thing back to me or the groups that I belong to. If I'm reciprocating that back to you and the groups that you belong to, um, as well. So the free advertising other people, you know what I'm saying, it's over for me. So I won't be advertising a lot of people anymore over here because people don't advertise me over there. And the people that I said was my friends, I'll no longer say they my friends. I'll just say they are colleagues. Or whatever, because those people have really not showed themselves honestly to be really friendly to me. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate me for giving them advertisement. They appreciate for me for buying their books. They appreciate me for buying their clothes. They appreciate me for buying the products, but that's it. All, they want me to give, but it's nothing giving back, man. That's not friendship, man. So, hey, so if you notice me not saying some people's names anymore, then you know why. You know what I'm saying? It's they hadn't really showed themselves to be friendly to me. They have not possessed those qualities. And again, they hadn't possessed that love because again, when you talk about friendship from an African context or from an African perspective, you can't talk about love. I just showed you that we just kind of talk about that. It's kind of interchangeable. The qualities are go hand in hand. And those people's and I know, no, no, those people just don't have love for me the way that I have love for them. So I gotta respect the people that have the love for me, and those are the brothers that I name when we're talking about online. I've been knowing these brothers for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I respect these brothers, but I also, I respect Asar. I shout out Asar out. Anytime I can call Asar, if Sar don't pick up, he'll get back to me. Sar have helped me out numerous times. I know when I got ready to do something with Words of Love, I bought the book. I needed the PDF. I shot it, man. I need the PDF. Boom. He showed me the PDF. I needed a website built. Sar, I need a website. I want to patronize your business. You know what I'm saying? You got a business. I understand you got a business where you make money through this business. I don't want to go to nowhere else. I want you to build me a website so we can facilitate the books that we had with the first website that we had before we established a publishing company, same tree, different brand. So Asar has always shown himself to be friendly to me as well. Asar possessed those types of qualities. Asar, every time I asked Asar, I wanted him to be on this platform. It wasn't, man, I'm too busy, or it wasn't, he didn't pick up. I mean, he didn't respond back. He already responded back. And every time I told him he was there, I wanted him to do something within my book. The Beautiful Lessons about Kimoyo is dedicated to him and Ben. And I had a revised copy, which I don't know when it's coming, but I asked him to do the introduction. Wasn't no problems. It wasn't no questions. He did it, sent it back to me. So that brother has always showed himself friendly. He has always wanted to see us succeed and be successful over here. So shout out to that brother, but free promotion for a lot of other people's I just won't be doing, man, and I wish them much. I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? I know, that's what they're gonna get, man. But I appreciate, man, for people for tuning in. I hope you was able to learn some things. Like I said, I didn't want to just get on here and talk. I actually want to get on here and present a little information, you know what I'm saying, to kind of validate some of my points that I was talking about. So I hope somebody was able to learn something today, because anytime I come on, that's what it's all about. And it ain't just me, it's just in the group on this platform, on the Moxie platform, or the Science with Sean platform, you know, the Black Panther platform. Um, you know, it's about learning. We want somebody to actually take away, um, take away something. You know what I'm saying? Something that they didn't know an hour or 2 hours prior to the show. That after the show they was able to learn. They was able to learn something, man. And that's what we're gonna continue to do over here. We're gonna continue to um teach. We're going to continue to bring as much accurate information as possible. We're going to continue to show you what friendship actually look like, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully that it'll be able to rub off on uh, some people where we all will be able to be, friendly, at least friendly and cordial towards one another's, you know what I'm saying? And we'll stop using the word friend loosely, and we'll stop using the word love loosely. Because again, we keep stressing, within the African context, you can't talk about friend or friendship without talking about the word love. And when then those two words come different qualifications. You know what I'm saying? Cordial kindness, well-being, um, love, and etc. All those things that I showed earlier on those slides, man. So just be careful with sharing your space with people that pretended to be your friends that are not your friends. Um, you know, don't be in a one-sided relationship. Friendship is a reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving all your energy to people that don't, love you back. And stop promoting people that don't promote you, man. We do that a lot. I look on other platforms as well, and they'll promote people all day, and those same people won't promote those other people back. You know what I'm saying? And we saying these people are our friends, but they won't even reciprocate the same thing back when we showing them qualities. So if I show these types of qualities, I need you to show those qualities back, sir. I need you to show those qualities back, ma'am, if you saying I'm your friend. But if you're not my friend, that's cool. But I'm gonna look in the chat real quick, man, and then I'm gonna get up off of here, man. Um, let me see what's in here. I'm just looking, man. Y'all got a question for me, man? Just shoot. I know somebody may do. If y'all got a question, man, before I get up off here. I wanted to take some calls too. I didn't hook my card up to my Rodecaster Pro, so um I could have took some phone calls and gave out my other number, bro. Kofi side of the 100 and good merit. Goon shouldn't piggyback off his shine. Key of vision. Let me put that in here real quick. I don't forget how you do that. Oh, hold on. Let me do that. Let me go over here. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I want to read some of these comments too before I get off here. Hold on. All right, hold on. I want to pin this brother comment. I had to go over here to this other laptop. Let me go back up here. Let me see if I can find something. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to look at some of these comments and read some of these comments. This will kill vision. I don't even know who this person is. Hold on. Who is Kill Vision? Vision. Kill Vision. I wanted to pin it. It's so many comments on this side. Let's see. There it is. All right. Who is Ken Vision? Ken Vision. Key Vision. Key Vision. It says, bro, Kofi is a solid and 100 and good merit. Goon shouldn't piggyback off of his shine. Let's see. Shout out to Key Vision. Make me know you Key Vision if you go by somebody else, if you my friend on Facebook or Instagram. One good friend's better than 10 bad ones. Ooh, bruh. You said a mouthful, everything is everything, man. That's a fact, bruh. And I had to apply that in this space now. Like I talked about this before, where in my real life, if you go on my Instagram, you go on my Facebook, where I post. If I'm posting and I'm posting pictures, I might post a picture of me or something I'm wearing or advertising something that we got out shirt wise, hat wise, shoe, whatever, right? But if I'm, most of the time, if it's pictures and images, I have pictures of my wife and me, my wife and my kids, right? And that's all you would see. You be like, well, damn, Kofi, I don't never see Kofi with nobody. My family, my immediate family, my wife, my 2 stepdaughters, and my son, or my friends. And really, that's all I need. I don't really too much fool with nobody. I got a few other friends where I say they were my friends, and now they're my business associates. And we was friends at first, but we lost the connection. And now that some of us are like one of my partners with the music that we got. Be on the lookout for Ubuntu Music LLC coming real soon. Ubuntu Music LLC. So I got a partner from Louisiana, you know, and we finna do some stuff. We finna crank up some stuff. But anyway, it's just me. So, but in this YouTube streets or in this off on this conscious community, online community, I wanted everybody to be my friend. Even when they treated me bad, or even if they exemplified things that was red flags for me, I just thought it was, this community was a great utopia. You're supposed to give people, you're supposed to be in their corner. They represent black excellence, supposed to be representing black excellence. So, you know, now I got to apply the same thing that I do in my real life. I can't be associated with a lot of people. I can't be around a lot of people, and I don't have that many friends. I don't use the word friend loosely at all. I do have a few friends. I have one in Boston. Um, yeah, man, but I got a few friends. I mean, Kofi Piesie research team brothers are my friends. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely my friends. Some of the people in the Mossy are my friends. A few in the Mossy are my friends. Not everybody, but a few people are my friends. You know what I'm saying? Seshu. Few people, everybody's not my friend, but a few people are my friends. You know what I'm saying? So, but and I'm cool. I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. So I just gotta apply that and stop trying to be friends with everybody and just start pushing them away like I do everybody else in my real life. If you can't offer me, if you can't offer me the same things I'm offering you back, it's no need of me being around you. It's no need. If you're not concerned about me, it's no need of me being around you. If you're not concerned about my well-being, it's no need of being, if you're not trying to push me to be great, it's no need of you being around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's a fact though. Good, good. And shout out to Everything Is Everything. I don't know if I acknowledge your existence or you came in late, but if you didn't, bro, I acknowledge your existence. Bro, peace to Everything Is Everything. Um, they think we all agree with each other at times. Yeah, here, I don't know the conversation, but this is my brother, and I can say I don't use the word brother loosely. Neither, but this is my brother. This is my friend. Like we talk every day. Every day. We all the people that I name, we almost talk every day. Almost every day you know, almost every day. Some of us at least, and some of us at least once a week or so. But um, we don't agree on everything, and just because I may not agree with something Sutek, something Sutek said, does not mean he's not my brother. He's not my friend. We can agree to a disagree, and a lot of people think too that um you know, that we agree on everything. No, we don't agree. And then y'all know me and Sean don't agree on everything. Y'all should know it. So that shouldn't even come out of y'all mouth. So we don't agree on a lot of things, but that doesn't not mean or justify that we not friends or whatever. But nah, we don't agree. But Sutek, a lot of people say we do. Some people say we in a cult. You know what I'm saying? But I don't pay, you don't pay that attention because we know that's not true. We all disagree on things, and you'll be a fool to think that everybody agrees with everybody. I just know, just thinking realistically, thinking logically, that everybody's not going to agree with everybody, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to look at some of these comments, man. She said, "Wow, how many wives?" Wow. Oh man, I don't know. I ain't gonna say. Sister, but Sister B Cow. But three's a charm. And three's a charm. And three's a charm. And three strikes and you out. That's all I say. oh, okay. He already put it out there. Hold on, man. Y'all got any questions, man? I'm just trying to go through these comments and see if I missed anything. Agree with you about everything you're saying. Grown man 77. Shout out to grown man 77. He said he's agree with you, agree with everything that I'm saying, man. Chavis, let's see. Let's see what Keyshawn says. First one to pass out jackets to close ears and influence infiltrators are in the lines of lies. Unfortunate. I don't know what he's saying or she's saying, but shout out to Kia Shine. Oh, you just gotta like the degree. Good for you. I'm trying to see some of these other Kofi, Sutek, Kandi, and Sean. I'm being a troll by groups of goons without daughters. So BAP, Black African Power, and Jumma for now. We'll call y'all. Who is Kill Vision? I don't know who is Kill Vision. I never seen that person, but shout out. That's the first time I seen um Kill Vision. Dang, peace. COVID peace. Concern to you. Sorry to hear. Let's see what everything is said. Saying. He said, "Oh boy, me know me friends different from me enemies. Them me know me friends, friend them from way back when." Love reciprocity. Kofi was. I ain't talking like no robots or tipping rock. Passing through for the weekend piece. Hotel Sister Emmy Kit. I don't see. I ain't going back up through these all these questions. Oh, okay. Let's check. That's what she said. She says this is Sister Emmy Cat. She's also a member of the Sechuma Ani Metanet group. She says I blame Mark Zuckerberg for this. People really thought they were collecting friends all over the net. LOL. It's followers. They got it right with Instagram though. Drop the link to the show. Oh, hold on. All right, I'll do that. Anybody want to jump in real quick? I ain't gonna be on here but a few minutes, but y'all come in, man. I like to hear y'all input. I was gonna jump off here, but I think this is the right link. Did I put the right link in here? Yeah, this is it. Let's see. There it is. I think that's it. What up, Ogun Bowler? What? Somebody was supposed to Kofi make a mad and one to promote my new gospel album. Let's see. I put that. Okay, that's Sean right there. Let's see. What up, Sean? I put that. Okay, that's Sean right there.
I was making sure the link was right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right. You know, anybody want to jump on, man, and chop it up for a minute, and we can kind of finish elaborating on it. If not, man, I'm gonna get ready to jump up off of here, man. But you had something, Sean, you wanted to say, man? Or?
No, I ain't got nothing I want to say.
All right.
I just came on here to make sure you drop the right link.
Oh yeah.
Because you know you a little,
Yeah, I'm a little off at times, dog.
Off ain't the word.
Yeah, I was lit off. At times, but yeah, that's a link.
How you feeling having a whole week off work, and then you try and get back to it?
Man, I'm good. I've been really working, bro. I'll really be honest. Like I've been working on a project that I'll talk about later on. Once everything is everything, man. But I've been feeling good being off the whole week and able to dedicate some time straight to doing what I like doing. So yeah, it's been good for me, man. Yep. Oh yeah. And appreciate that show too, dog. I ain't lying,
ain't
bro.
No thing.
Yeah, my wife went back. She was looking at it the other day. I said, that's what we're actually day for Friday to be. Yeah, Friday. So I said, man, I need to do something. I just need to do something and talk about friendship, man. And so people can distinguish what friendship actually is, you know what I'm saying? And why, I pledge my allegiance to some of you guys, man. And I don't give a damn what nobody else say.
They go goon.
Yeah, they can.
No, I hear you. I'm laughing at old goon crazy ass.
Yeah. But jump on, Ogun Bowler. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's where I was at with it. So I said, man, I gotta do a show. And I just was gonna talk. I said, man, let me throw some slides together and shit to kind of verify what I'm saying too, man. Yeah. What else, Satep and Ra Mary Aman?
What's up, man? Where my boy Pseudo Tech at, man? I thought he was out here.
Yeah, you know he on the run. He crossed the street.
Right. He go across the street.
Yeah. Pseudo Tech.
I made that up real quick.
Everybody know across the street, man.
Good.
Chavis too. What Chavis at? Chavis working.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shout out to Jehudi, my aunt, too, man. I forgot about
Thanks.
you, Jehudi, man. Shit, you Jehudi, my friend, too. I didn't mention Jehudi.
I got the timestamps. Don't worry about it, Jehudi.
Yeah,
Like
but
I said,
Oh
but yeah.
Don't make that video on you, Kofi.
No, Jehudi, my man. Like me and Jehudi, that's my man. What they say, charge it to my heart, not my head. Is that what I can't even say that from an African standpoint because the mind and the heart is the same, man. So I don't know, bro. That's my bad. That's my bad. But anything I ask Jehudi, my aunt, to do for us, like a lot of the stuff, he done it. Like a lot of stuff in the beginning. He have done some of the book covers in the beginning, some of the commercials in the beginning.
The artwork.
Yeah, artwork, man.
In the book.
Yep. And contributing to a book, man. So you know, and anytime I call Jehudi gonna pick up. If he can't, he always get back to me, man. He ain't never told me no. Ain't never told me no, man. So you know, support that brother too, man. He's a talented brother, man. That's my friend. I consider, you know, Jehudi to be my friend, man, and a supporter as well, man. That goes Pseudo Tech, man. What's happening with your Pseudo Tech?
Look, y'all like that shit.
I'm finna kill it with it now. I'm finna use
it. I'm trademarking
that. What else, Pseudo Tech?
What up, man?
I won't respond to that, bro.
So take know you, my boy, man.
Yeah,
man. It's all good, man. But yeah, these my brothers, man. These my friends, man. These my friends right here, man. But yeah, man. Cause you got some Pseudo Tech, man.
Damn.
I mean, Pseudo Tech.
I blame Satepara.
Yeah.
Cause you know that shit stick.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm blaming this Vanilla Frost.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about me across the street.
Oh, he gonna call you, Kofi.
Who that?
Key Vincent. He said he's searching for your math.
So
if somebody got your number already, they just might have changed their YouTube shit up. I think I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? I think the brother we was working with the book on and shit.
That's a detective.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we talking about.
Boom, he just called you.
I don't know. It said New York.
Yeah, answered.
Oh, that ain't the poetry brother was.
Oh, answer the book, man. Answer the phone. Yeah, Lee.
Man, I don't know who this is. Why I'm
answer the phone, bro.
Man, you know we don't trust them New York numbers, man.
Right.
Yeah. He ain't ringing no way.
There. Only person can call me from New York is Rob Bourne, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I ain't answering.
Yeah. That's work. That's the wrong.
Goon said that's the wrong link. Hold up, I got y'all, man. I got.
You got it. He gonna put it in there, man. We'll be here for a minute, man. Before I jump up off here, man. Jump up off here.
That's the right link. Oh, 5 something. Yeah. That's the right link. Yeah, that jump right. Now Kofi gonna answer. Now Kofi know who it is.
I don't know who it is because they didn't say nothing. Hold on for the text.
Yeah, man. We appreciate the bill and all of that, man. You know it's all love on this side, man. We appreciate. Look, you had a bunch of people out, man. So I appreciate everybody who tapped in and kind of rolled throughout the show with you, man, while you was building, doing your thing. That's always love. I did see some new faces, you know what I'm saying, or new YouTube faces in the chat, so that's significant. We do have our brother Ogun in the building. Put your lokes on, Ogun. You got to put your lokes back on, bro. Where the lokes at?
What going on? P to the chat. They in the house. Shit, I'm outside.
Oh, okay. What's going
Kofi
on with you,
Piesie,
bro?
what going on, Kofi Piesie?
What's happening, man? Boy, somebody supposed to been gave me your number, man. I had been trying to build with you, man, and Weston Boston never gave me your number, man. I done talked to him about 2 or 3 times, man, and he never gave me your number. I don't know why this person keep calling back, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's a scam.
I don't know who it is.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna answer. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get your number, man, and man, so I can, whenever you got some time, man, we can get on here, man, and chop it up, man. I want to build with you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to get you my mail, man. Yeah, man. I will have tuned in, man. But you talking about friends and shit, man. Ain't nobody, Kofi. You gotta goddamn learn how to discern, man.
Oh yeah.
Mom Dukes always told me, man, a friend will stick closer than a brother, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And y'all ain't gonna always agree either. You feel me? But at the same time, you gotta learn how to agree to disagree. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me ask a question, brother Ogun. Where you from? Atlanta?
Yeah, born and raised.
You sound like reason why I know that is you sound like Pee Wee Longway.
No, he sure do, though.
I'm dead on Pee Wee Longway.
He sure do, though.
I rock with Longway, man. You sound
Yeah.
dead on him.
Yeah, I rock with Long Way too, man. Pee Wee
Well,
Long
crazy.
Way.
We from the same hood too.
And he look like him a little bit too. Now that you say something, don't he?
Hell
I ain't
nah.
see that good.
I don't look like that nigga. Hell nah.
He sound dead on him.
I'll tell you.
Hold on. Let's get it straight. He sound like me. I'm the OG.
Y'all
You the
boys
OG.
sound just alike. Y'all
Yeah.
sound just alike. Man. I was like, he gotta be from Atlanta.
You know they younger. You know they younger than me. He don't
Okay.
look baby all them. Yeah, they my nephew. Yup. But yeah, man, I was just coming on showing love, man. I be in the chat talking shit, but I be tuned in. I gave that boy Sean a shout out today, man. Cause like I said, on my show, on our platform, we got different shows, but when I go live, I don't really just talk about the knowledge. I talk about, current events and shit. But what I was saying was, like I know Sean be doing all that damn reading. And I was just telling folk, people be scared of new viruses. And I was just telling folk, like, go holler at Sean. You feel me? Because bro do all that reading, and so far he be having the spot on information. Cause when you look at his information and hear the experts or whatever you want to call them, the white folk or whoever you follow, or you can go to your doctor and ask the same question. They kind of give you the same answer. You feel what I'm saying? So why not get it from somebody that's what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable and honest with it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
That look like you from the same culture. You get what I'm saying? So I would be more receptible to somebody like, bro, you know what I'm saying? But still go see your doctor. That's what I'm saying too. But just getting some of the information, I get it. I would retain it more from somebody that look like me. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And y'all fuck with the history too. I don't. That's for y'all, man. I don't get in that line. Tell that boy Ben, I say what's happening too. Ben know what's happening. Ben know me.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we shit. I sure appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, no doubt, man. Appreciate it for having me on, man. I just came to show a little love and really that's all I had to say, man. Keep doing your thing. I like your setup too, Kofi. I see you. I see you.
Yeah, man. I got all kind of shit going on over here. Yeah.
And before I get off here, I just want to tell Tamika in the chat she need to be careful because y'all sure watching her.
Y'all sure?
All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we ain't finna be on here too much. We finna get up off here too, man. Shit, y'all ain't got nothing else. If y'all ain't got nothing else, man, I'm gonna get ready to end the show, man. But I just definitely wanted to, let y'all know, man, I appreciate y'all, man, and I value y'all, I value y'all friendship, man.
No, I ain't got nothing else, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. I wish some of y'all wouldn't be so hesitant about hopping on. There'll be more shows, more open shows, but it is what it is. It makes time.
Yeah. Sutek, what you over there? September, what you over there doing, man? Walking your sooner?
Nah, man, she's staring at me. She want me to. I ain't doing it though. It's too hot out there. Yeah, I ain't fooling with it, man. I'm chilling right now.
Okay. Yeah, well, shoot, man, we gonna get up off of here, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man, to the show. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna play. You tuned in to the show, man. Like I said, I hope y'all was able to get something, out of the bill today. Like I said, we always want to try to come on here and not only just talk, but try to at least, give out some information, man, and point y'all in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And give, accurate information as possible. And I'm saying we try to give accurate information as possible. Yeah, and I'm saying that because I'm one to say that I'm not perfect. And I know my brothers is not saying the same thing. So sometimes, we can be off on some things. That's just a part of, being, having good character as well. Knowing when you wrong about something and then coming back. So we try to come on and give the accurate information as possible. Kofi got my message and text me. I seen it. I know who it is. So I'm gonna hit that person up. Man. But shout out to everybody, man, that again that tuned in to the show, man. And I apologize, Jehudi. You know what I'm saying? Because you was on my mind. You was one that I wanted to speak about too. Because it was a handful of y'all. And you was one and didn't think about it. And then when it dawned on me after I seen your name, I just want to make sure that, people know too, you possess the friendship qualities as well. I consider you a friend. I know you consider me to be your friend. Anytime you need something from me, I'm there. I know anytime I reached out to you, you've been there for me. You know what I'm saying? And we've been rocking a long time. You were very instrumental, just to put that out there, very instrumental in the beginning stages of us, putting out books, us putting out clothes or whatever the ventures that we were doing. He was very instrumental in them. We was those things we got from him until we stepped it up ourselves and say, hey, look, we can be able to do these things ourselves because we want to be able to provide a service for people as too. You know what I'm saying? And if we can't do it, we know we can outsource it to brother Jehudi Ma'at. So we definitely about outsourcing as well. If we can't do it, we got somebody that'll do it for you so we can outsource it to whoever we need to source it to, which would be brother Jehudi Ma'at, man. But man, I guess I don't know what I want to leave y'all with, man. I've been doing some more music, but I ain't.
What's the September? I mean, September I ain't doing nothing. Sutek, when your presentation?
Which one?
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know, man. It might be in a couple of days.
Okay.
I got my on how females be so pseudo.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, you finna get beat up. Them women are finna beat you up. Ooh.
Say it again. Hold on. Say that again.
Yeah. Stamp that.
How females is prone to pseudo signs.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a good one.
He gonna get beat up for that though, bro. He gonna get beat up.
It ain't gonna be nowhere. It ain't gonna be worse than that one you did.
Circumcision.
It ain't gonna be nowhere. You can't. I don't think nobody's topping that.
Ain't nobody go top that.
Female circumcision. Yeah.
That's like talking about abortion, man.
Yeah. But I'm glad you mentioned that because I know Sean did, and I know I said I'm finna end the show, and I'm finna end the show. But and just to elaborate on it, okay, Sean was building up something, right? And he showed various shows that I did. And he showed one controversial show, very controversial show, which was woman circumcision in Africa, right? And just to make the record state, when I did that, this presentation was, I think, 4 years old, right? But even with me doing that, I knew it was gonna be controversial. Ben told me don't do the show. Boy, they gonna be at you. It was gonna and everything he said was gonna happen. Definitely, it did. But my thing was, I wasn't saying I'm pro circumcision. That wasn't what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? My thing was, people always say that we sensationalize Africa. And the people that say that we sensationalize Africa lets me know that they don't watch our shows over here, watch our shows on the Mossy, watch our or watch Sean's shows on the Science with Sean. That let me know right there that they don't watch our shows, because if they did, they wouldn't make that statement, right? So we always want to show the good and the bad. So we don't sensationalize Africa over here. And my position was, I wasn't saying I was I wasn't saying that I was pro this. I wasn't saying it. And then I went to show how, if in this essence, we're going to toot our nose up at this woman circumcision. And then I went in and I showed, if you looked at the entire presentation, I showed how women were still cutting on themselves, making decisions on themselves, modifying their bodies, and I was trying to get you to understand why they was doing what they doing when they was modifying their body, whether it was right or wrong. And I'm not saying that it was right. And I'm not saying that I was pro, but I was also trying to demonstrate that we have to look at it in the same sense when our women is unhappy with themselves and they begin to have these surgeries on themselves and cutting off certain parts and putting certain parts and doing it, even with the vagina. I even talked about the same sense of the circumcision, about what they was doing with these vagina doctors and what they was doing when people was getting their vaginas redone. But we're not tooting our mouths up, or we're not saying anything about that in the same. So if we're going to say,
you mean steaming the yoni, because that's what they're doing now.
Yeah, steaming, and they was having operations on their vaginas, and I was
trying to tighten it up, huh?
Yeah,
trying to tighten them lips up.
Right. So I was just trying to show two sides. So and that's the thing that I'm against. I'm against the circumcision, but I'm also against, okay, people not speaking up and saying that, okay, our women should be grateful for the things that they already was born with. I know.
So you saying loose lips sink ships?
Mm-hmm. So no, but so that was it. So I just wanted to, because people made a think that, okay, because I did it, I was pro. And a lot of people didn't look at the entire presentation. If they looked at the entire presentation, they'll show where I showed all these other doctors and what women was actually doing to their bodies, and also in the similar of what people are talking down when we talking about the castration. So I was giving both sides, saying that I'm against this, but I'm also against people not speaking up against the other things that our women are actually doing to their bodies. They're actually, when they go on these tables, they don't know if they're going to come back or not. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to just leave it like that, man. But,
No, man. Start it, man. You cooking.
Yeah, but I just wanted, just to point those things out, man. And if people get time, it's a long presentation. Go look at it. It's a 4-year-old presentation. I don't regret doing the presentation. I know a lot of people, like I'm saying, I already knew too that it was going to kind of be taken out of context, because you got people that'll look for a minute and then they'll get off, or you got people that'll clip something, or you got people will say something about one particular part and not the whole thing and expounding. So I just wanted to expound on that whole thing. So if people look at the entire presentation, they'll see exactly where I was coming from. They'll see exactly what my position and see exactly what my position was when I did that presentation, man. So, and it's on the Moss if somebody want to look at the presentation, and, you just going to have to probably look at it in increments, because that presentation was long as hell. Something I will never, ever do again, as far as the long 4-5 hour presentation of shows or whatever. But anyway, man, shoot. That's it, man. I want to say peace and Black African power, man. I'm feeling good. So I leave y'all with the, same song I came in with, man. It's a sample. I took a soul sample and I sampled it and I flipped it, and made it my own, man. So man, we out of here, man. We'll see y'all. Hopefully next week, man, I'll be able to come back, man. I'll be interviewing if it goes through right. I was on a podcast called the Man of Truth Podcast. My episode hadn't been uploaded yet. It's gonna be on all the streaming platforms, but and these brothers are actually from my town. They've been doing this for 2 years, and man, they got like a lot of content out there. I kind of like what they doing. They some young cats, and I want to reciprocate the love. They invited me on the show to talk about, I think the name of the episode, whenever it comes available, I'll let y'all know. It's called What is Woke? So I did a whole show with them, and I want to reciprocate the love back because they asked me to come on their platform and do a show. So now I want to reciprocate the love back and bring Man of Truth podcast on my platform or on our platform over here and interview these guys and maybe direct some of y'all over to Spotify and Apple if y'all on Apple and some of these other streaming platforms that their podcasts available on, man, and check out some of their stuff. Some of the stuff y'all might be into and some of the stuff y'all may not be into, man, but we got to support each other, man. These some young black young black men, and I actually know 2 of these guys. I actually seen 2 of these young men grew up. They from my area, and I know the other one, but I don't know him well, but I know his family. So, maybe I can get y'all to, go over there and pay some attention to their podcast, man. So hopefully next week, man, we'll have the Man of Truth podcast on this channel. I'm just waiting on him to verify a few things and we'll go from there, man. But shoot, man, we out of here, man. Peace and Black African power, and we gone.